Hello and welcome back. We've got final round coverage from the 27th Veterans Park Open from Arlington, Texas. 24-hole layout today. Big sexy commentary coming at you. Myself, Nate Sexton, and Jeremy Koling.
And we had Eagle day one, windy day one at VPO. Shoot 7 under, which is a really hot start. Conditions were very, very tough in round one. He's got 3 strokes to play with here, and there's a log jam of 5 players at 1 under, so there's a lot of action to be had for the title for first, and also to jockey for position to see who can maybe jump up there. Maybe we can get a second card. I don't know. Who knows? You know, there's 24 holes today.
Definitely, and bear with us here. This is a temporary layout we have not yet seen, so it looks like we are starting on tournament hole 21 with Eagle McMahon ripping a big turnover. This is a 504-foot shot, and he didn't hit any trees, so I got to think it's pretty decent.
Yeah, it looked like he had a ton of Anheuser on that, but it ended up flexing out and got a ton of distance there.
And Coda a little bit higher and less turnover on this shot.
Coda made a really strong finish there at the end of round 2. Birdied 3 or 4 of the last 4 or 5 holes, and had a huge throw-in from about 120 to 150 feet, and see if he can take some of that momentum into the last round here.
Yeah, definitely one of the highlights of our coverage so far. Miles with a drive very similar to Coda's. And here we've got a new player in the lead card.
And I've heard this guy has a ton of power, and you can see there he ripped through this, and it's kind of high, but looks like it's pretty decent placement up there by Miles and Coda.
Yeah, absolutely. And here we have Landon Knight, another new player to our lead card. It looks like he has got that turned over a bit. Very nice.
That is right in the same area as the other 4 guys. The Eagle was really the only one that was way different than the rest of the card. I think I see him down there at the bottom of the hill. Okay,
get the grenades started. We've got our first one of the round, and it's perfect, just like all the other ones.
And that's a spike hyzer, but, you know, pretty much the same shot as a grenade. Oh, that needs to sit.
Yeah. He'll have a putt.
That'll work. Yep, that'll work.
Coda going up and over.
Oh, that's got to sit down as well. Getting the same little skip roll there, but a nice shot there from Coda as well. Going to leave him about 30 feet away.
This looks like a pretty tough par 3.
Yeah, I feel like all these par 3s in Texas that are over 500 feet are not really par 3s. But that's just me. And
here's Eagle with a putter, so we'll see if he can make something happen. Yeah, and it looks like his drive was fantastic.
Yeah, it looked like he may have turned it over more than he liked at first, but it looked like that was right where he wanted it. That's a great stroke there from Coda Hatfield. Good start to his round.
Yeah, it looks like maybe we're getting a little bit of a respite from the wind. Nice for these guys, I'm sure, to play a little bit of golf where they don't have to worry about it quite as much.
Playing in that much wind is interesting because it's fun in a way that it's like, man, I'm not used to this. This is unique, and that's always fun. And a great putt there from Landon.
Yep.
But it's also, it's difficult to have fun when your score is being determined by such hard to predict situation.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's kind of an interesting mix between fun and challenge. But
yep.
Great
Miles
park
with the
job there.
Pinpoint grenade there.
He's really thrown some impressive upside down shots so far in this tournament.
Yeah. Just 1-4. Everybody else with solid 3s. Ooh, hole 22, par 4, 522 feet. It looks like we might get some water carry action.
This is our first par 4 of the tournament.
Yeah, and we're going up the hill, over the sidewalks, over the parking lot. I apologize. I mean, I assume, I'll tell you, water and parking lot is out of bounds. I don't know exactly how the sidewalk will play.
Right. And Eagle has a huge advantage being able to just throw hyzers, safe hyzers with overstable discs, and being able to get the same distance, if not more. And that looks like a fantastic shot there.
Yeah.
Carries most of the distance right there off the tee. He's going to have a pretty easy putter approach there. Maybe 120 feet out.
Coda no slouch either with his distance.
Oh, it's a much
He's
different
over
line
the
there.
water.
But yeah. Good shot under the ceiling. That's a tough shot to keep it over that sidewalk, over the water, yet under the limbs. Really good height control there from Coda.
Miles looking for a similar shot.
Just a bit higher than Coda's. It's going to knock him down well short of where he'd like to be, but he's still safe.
And Landon going with the eagle line.
Not quite the eagle power. However, he's still got, like Miles, he's safe. He's going to have a good shot for the pin from there. Probably not that far away either.
Yeah.
This is really just about staying away from doing something silly like going out of bounds. And Austin has got a nice shot there. Low ceiling, gets past the trees, and he's going to have an open shot like eagle.
Yeah, that was great.
And a little scary shot here with the sidearm over the cars. Doesn't quite push it as wide as he'd probably like. But he'll have an outside look, maybe 45 feet or so.
Yep. Landon with the tree right in his way. He does swing it a little bit wider.
Oh, yeah. Park City, Utah.
Wow. Yeah, Austin able to...
Nice smooth sidearm from Austin.
Yeah. Mid-range, I think.
Yeah, looked like it.
Coda parked as well.
First time we've seen Austin Hannum on Jomez commentary, or Jomez Productions, I should say.
Yeah.
It's not Jomez commentary. It's Jomez Productions.
We'd be out of a job. We'd be out of a job real quick.
Yeah, we would. And Miles, great start here. Huge putt.
SloMez, please.
Oh, perfect. Just over the rim.
Under the wiffle
when it
ball.
finally got to the basket. Oh, yeah, under the wiffle ball. That's important.
Yep.
If if you've hit the wiffle ball, you've putted it too high.
Yep. Looks like a star frame setting up here.
Yeah, and probably a somewhat easy par 4 in that 522 feet. It's not that difficult to negotiate in 2 shots as long as you keep the disc in bounds.
Yeah, and these guys with big power, the water's not really intimidating them on a non-windy day. They're able to easily clear and then scramble their way up to the pin regardless where they ended up landing, it looked like.
Sure, in round 1 or round 2, anything on day 1, who knows what could have happened on that hole, but all 3s across the board and moving on to hole 3.
We've got tournament hole 23 here, looking at like a par 3 under these trees around the flagpoles, coming in at 330 feet. See how these guys attack it.
Again, imagine how difficult this hole would have been during day 1.
Yeah.
You'd have to really throw something overstable and something that would fight against the wind, not with the wind.
Oh, and those flags really illustrating just how dead the wind is today. That's great for these guys.
Like you said, just a huge relief. I mean, they dealt with it for 2 straight rounds, 36 holes of just some brutal, up to 40-mile-an-hour gusts during round 1 and 2.
And just imagine having to fly that drone in those conditions. A real white-knuckle experience.
Well, I actually, in the drone coverage, it looked like they maybe got the drone coverage on the day before the tournament because it wasn't that windy looking when they did the overhead shots.
No, I'm pretty sure they did do it before the tournament. They probably would have been in the way a little bit if they tried to get out there during the round and film the drone footage.
And a nice shot there. Good turnover from Miles. First 2 shots were a bit too wide, but everyone's putting so far.
Landon showing off his forehand. It's very smooth.
Yeah. That's nice. Oh,
and
yeah.
Very good.
23, 25 feet or so. Oh, look at this. Very smooth.
Yeah.
Smooth and a lot of power, and he's all but parked there. Nice shot from Austin. Nice back-to-back forehands here. No flutter out of his hand. Just straight smooth release. Good skip up to the basket.
Perfect.
Great shot there from Austin.
Here is Coda for birdie.
Wow, that's 2 great putts we've seen out of Coda so far.
These guys are relieved, I think. No wind. They can finally start showing off what they can do.
Right. And here's a guy that can attack some putts on a non-windy day. Oh, just off to the right side of the chains.
Chance for these guys to make a little move, close the gap.
That's a disappointing putt.
Nicely done by Miles.
And we'll tap in there from Austin.
Nice.
Wearing the same pants that Bradley Williams was wearing yesterday. I wonder if he borrowed it from him.
Bradley would definitely help him out if he needed a pair.
Yeah, I think so.
3 birdies and 2 pars.
We almost had back-to-back star frames there.
Hole 24, par 4, 518 feet. Looks like we're starting out coming up a gap, maybe some OB line action there on the left. And this is actually a fairway we used earlier, right? Or maybe even a pin.
Yeah, this is course hole 18, but they're going to be going to a new pin placement. It's hard to say without knowing exactly where the pin is, if it's around the corner or if it's just straight up the hill 500 feet or so.
Or maybe it's the same. Maybe we're going to the same pin, just a new tee.
It's a longer tee. That's exactly right. Yeah, they've backed it up. They use this in their final nines they have sometimes out here. But yeah, this is just a longer tee placement, same hole.
Okay. So this is going to break right, but very late.
Yeah, that's a great shot from Miles. Right up the gap, all the way.
And that really shows you how far uphill he just threw that disc. Great shot.
I'm seeing another smooth sidearm from Austin. He really has a lot of power, and the great thing about that forehand is it really doesn't have much flutter out of the release, so it's pretty much all pure, straightforward potential as soon as it comes out of his hand. And Eagle is going for a layup shot here and has sawed it off early and off to the right. Really uncharacteristic to see him play safe, A, and B, come up so soft.
Yeah, he kind of botched that. He was going for a smooth play, it looked like, but I don't think he's going to be happy with that spot.
And that is somewhat of a dangerous play that you see Austin going for there, because there is an OB line there, and it fades towards the OB line. However, he's done a great shot, and he's in the fairway, and Eagle has not thrown a great shot. He is back in the woods. He
tried standstill backhand roller with his D-line FD there, trying for a hero's play, but it was less than heroic in its execution.
And not a bad shot at all there from Coda. He's made a couple good putts so far. If he can make that one, who knows? I mean, Eagle's taking a big number here, it looks like, and he could close the gap really quick.
Yeah. Here is Landon.
That was a smooth little forehand flick right to the basket. Great shot there.
Nice.
And it really looks like the backhand hyzer play was the shot off the tee, giving these players here on the left side of the fairway a better angle to the pin.
Grenade time. Buckle up.
Oh, yeah.
Super awkward stance.
And Eagle.
What a
Eagle
shot.
has thrown a bomb.
Fantastic escape.
What we're learning so far in this tournament is that everyone should throw grenades on every shot.
Anytime you get the chance, do it, because it's going to land within 15 feet of the pin.
Now, oh, yeah, there's a great putt.
Wow.
Coda's bringing the putter out today. Hot start for him.
Yeah.
Had he not made that, then he wouldn't have gained a stroke on Eagle. And but he's going to be able to knock off one of those strokes of his deficit. So
Yeah, Eagle,
sure
fantastic save after really a shank followed by a shank, and then a great shot out of the woods to save his par.
Yeah. And that's what great players do. They make great recoveries in times when other players may suffer or sacrifice a couple extra strokes unnecessarily.
Yep.
They find a way out, and they make their putt.
3 birdies and 2 pars. Eagles lead just 1 stroke.
Look at that. We have a great battle brewing here.
Okay, back to some holes. Oh, maybe a new pin position here. Hole 1, par 4 this time, and all the way up at 594 feet. Is it just farther into the woods?
Well, it could be farther in the woods, or there could be a longer tee. I think they might have a tee that's backed up.
Okay.
I'm not sure. We'll have to see here when they step up to the tee if they're going to a longer pin placement. It looks like they're longer on the tee.
Yeah, but really only about 50 feet longer, but that made it into that par 4.
And this is the first time we've seen Coda not go with a roller. He had some 2 completely different results, one in the road, one way off to the right. This time he just goes to the backhand for the safe air shot.
Kind of surprising with the wind down. This really seems like a great opportunity for a roller, but it really might just not be worth it. I mean, you can probably get to a pretty good spot with a smooth air shot as well.
I think this is more of like a Nate Sexton Thunderbird roller. Or
Yeah.
maybe like a stable T-Bird, but I don't know if it's a Coda Hatfield or Miles Seaborn roller, It's just kind of a different shot.
You might be right about that.
And that's a great rip there from Landon. He's right up there by Miles. Those are 2 fantastic pulls. Oh, look at that. We just see it twice.
Beautiful.
Oh, and Austin wastes no time
Yeah,
showing off the power here.
Wow.
And we got 3 for 3. Look at that. They're all nestled within 5 feet of one another.
Wow. See if Eagle can show us something here.
That is a conservative throw from Eagle. Who is this?
Yeah, wow. It's where are the fireworks?
I don't know. I mean, a conservative shot right to the other player's bombs, but I mean, it's still surprising because he is known for being a pretty aggressive youngster.
And Coda gonna test the ceiling here.
Ooh.
I think it's inbounds, but
Oh, wow. Okay.
He can make that. I mean, he's shown us some great putts already.
Yeah, that was actually a pretty great shot. It just looked like there was a lot of thick rough there that he didn't want to deal with, but oh, and look at this. Yeah, what a shot from Austin. Great approach there.
That was actually Landon, and he's throwing that.
That's one.
Yeah, he's throwing that teal blue forehand disc, and he is really doing well with it these last holes.
I meant to say Landon. My apologies, Landon. Great shot. And here's Austin.
Throwing a little flex.
And look at these
and a
guys.
nice little reaction.
Little technicians on the green. Uh-oh. Strap yourselves
Buckle
in,
up.
ladies and gentlemen.
We've got a
Grenade number
grenade.
3. Oh,
Look
yeah.
out basket.
Oh, my God.
And as you might expect, it is an absolute dart hitting within maybe 4
Forget about
feet
air
of the pin.
shots. What is this? This is Grenade City, baby.
Arlington, man. Grenade City.
Oh, my gosh. Look at this.
Coda is making everything.
Yeah, he ain't playing around today. He's putting the pressure on Eagle. And that's just a little tap in there for Eagle. Look, we're going to come up to another star frame here, and this is a hole that was giving the players fits. Obviously, it was a lot windier conditions, almost a completely different hole.
Yeah.
But you back it up 100 feet, and these guys are going to take a star frame on this one.
Yeah, they are.
Very impressive work here from our lead card.
And Landon to finish it off. Yep.
5 for 5. Little hugs and hand pounds over here. Good job, fellas.
3s across the board. And Eagles found double digits. A much longer tee pad here than the drone footage is showing. I believe we're still going to be playing to the basket on the left side of this cut through, but we're going to be playing from the far side of a little valley area, making this hole one of the longest we've seen so far.
Yeah, the optimal tee shot is going to be pretty close to where the original tee is. Just want to get over this little valley that you see here that Coda is going to be throwing over. And anything near that tee pad should be pretty good. This is pretty low.
And this looks like it's right to the tee pad pretty much.
Oh, that's fantastic. Going to be on the right side. He's going to have to throw a forehand approach in there, maybe some kind of crazy backhand anhyzer, but let's see what Miles can do here. And oh, yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I think the basket may still be in that open position on the left side.
Oh, it very well could be.
I think I see it up there. Well, look in the background here on Landon's shot. We may be able to see the basket.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, you're right. So just made the key here is to hit the tee pad like Landon has.
Lean it on the tee pad.
Yep, and then just keep yourself away from disaster. And we're going to see Austin here with a tomahawk. And
might have found the edge, but I don't think he's going to be happy.
No, it's not what the doctor ordered there.
An eagle might just be going mid-range here, just trying to straighten it out. But that's going to be perhaps a little tricky. He may have to just stick one foot in there.
It's kind of surprising to see Eagles play here. I mean, you can't really play safe with a one-stroke lead. But
no.
I mean, he has the power to throw a mid-range to the perfect landing zone, no problem. It just seems like he's a bit tentative in some of these shots he's started off with so far.
Maybe he's still a little shell-shocked by all that wind. He's just kind of trying to get back to his normal style. And this looks fantastic.
Yeah, wow. Look at that. Pushing the edge the whole way. Great angle. He's going to leave himself.
How short is it? Maybe 40.
Yeah, well, that's a generous 40. He's a long way away, but he's still got to look at it, of course.
And Coda getting a little aggressive here.
Yep, just too much hyzer on that out of his hand. And here we go with Landon's tee shot.
Yeah, he's practiced this shot.
Oh, yeah. And that looks really nice.
It shows.
Oh, yeah. A bit short, but within Landon's putting range. And this is a really nice looking shot. Miles finally was the first one in the group to be able to keep it wide enough all the way down. And he has parked it. Fantastic approach shot from Miles Seaborn.
Yeah. Huge drive and well executed to get up there. Eagle just a little bit high with his putt. He'll have to settle for par. And it looks like Austin's going to make bogey.
And Coda's out, but that's going to be the first tester putt because that's the first time he's actually had a putt for par that wasn't a tap-in. Oh, and landed with love just a couple more inches up there. That was a dead center line here.
Oh.
Yep. And I kind of felt like with all the big putts he's made so far, he hadn't had any pressure to make a putt. That's the first time he's actually had a difficult putt in terms of saving par.
Yeah, that is a different mental situation.
And there's a good look at the new
putt.
Blonde silver combo from Eagle McMahon. We're going to call that Blilver hair.
Yeah, that maybe he faked getting his hat caught on a thorn just to kind of keep it casual, but show off the new locks.
He's a bit of a showman. And we're going to have a couple bogeys here. Only one birdie. And Miles
really made it look easy.
He's going to tie Eagle to the top spot here at 10 under, and Coda's going to drop down 2 below him.
Hole 3, par 4, 520 feet. Again, probably a lengthened tee. We have been playing this hole with the basket tucked back in. They got the OB line all along the left side. Really, really tough shot because it ends up playing basically like a U-turn, and then you've got to navigate your way back a little ways into these trees. We'll see what these guys can do. I'm guessing with this distance, it's just going to be a full crush. Try to get to the field and then see if you can make a layup.
Well,
or no, it looks like maybe same tee.
Same tee.
But maybe a new basket position. We will have to see where this basket is.
In this situation, they're just going to be playing for position here. Really no point in getting too aggressive with that OB line on the left side of the fairway. It'll be interesting to see where they place this basket because there's a lot of trees off there on the left.
Yeah, definitely. The drives look to be... that could be it straight away. The strategy on the drives looks very similar to what we've seen in previous rounds.
Yeah, Landon with a nice low line drive shot there. And look at, we normally see Eagle really run into his shots with a lot of power. It looks like there's a new style. And we saw Eagle kind of adapt a new one-handed throw at USDGC, even though he swears that it wasn't intentional. I think he's just trying to work some things out, some close finishes that he had this year that I think maybe are sitting... And maybe he's thinking about how can I take that next step so that I don't come up second place in these big tournaments. He's at the age where he can still adapt his game and become as good of a player as he wants to be.
Yeah, a big crush here from Austin. And I would say, the moment you stop trying new things in disc golf, that's not going to be a happy day for you. Like, no one has figured the game out totally. Whoa, buckle up, grenade coming in.
There's number 4, baby. And
she's parked.
Are you kidding me? We are 4 for 4 with park jobs.
We're like 25 for 25.
This is just something I have... you can't even write this stuff. This is amazing what these guys are doing with these upside-down shots.
There's another great shot.
Yeah, but you're absolutely right, Nate. You cannot have a fixed mindset when it comes to the growth of the sport. You can... oh, wow, there's out of bounds. That's...
right in front of the basket?
Okay, maybe it's the right side there.
Grenade, baby.
Uh-oh, number 5. And if it doesn't initially park the hole, it will roll down to the basket. That's something you need to know, as you're going to see here from Miles.
Grenade.
Oh, my gosh. What?
That's the worst. Oh, no.
Okay. Officially, there has been a poor grenade thrown in this tournament.
First one.
So it looks like
that's safe.
It looks like maybe there's an island that you have to get across. Yeah, that looks like that's the case here.
Wow.
And Miles giving a great run there, but he's going to drop 2 strokes the Eagle, with Eagle going to be tapped in for his 3. Landon saves his bogey, but we're going to move over here to Coda and his birdie putt. And this is the stay 2 back
big swing.
Yeah, and if he doesn't make this, then Eagle's going to have 2 strokes on Miles and 3 on Coda. So this is a big putt.
Nicely done.
But finishing up that statement, yeah, you have to stay open-minded. If you want to improve in this game, there are no closed doors. You can't say no to trying anything new. And as you're seeing from this event, there's so many different ways of getting up and down. And it's not just about approach shots, but if you want to improve your game, you have to find the weakest part and you have to work on it.
Oh no!
And that is a huge swing there. So now Eagle does have a
miss.
He does have a 2-stroke and a 3-stroke swing, but now that it's going to be 2 on Coda and 3 on Miles.
Wow.
And he's got a pretty safe lead on anyone else. 8 strokes on Landon and Austin Hannum.
Hole 4, par 3, 239, often referred to kindly as Grenade City downtown, this hole. This is one where people are really going and leaning heavily on the grenade. We'll see if they're going to go to that again in a little bit less wind.
I'm going to say at least 3 out of the 5 players are going to be going with the grenade. We have seen Eagle go with the forehand, and it looks like he's lining that up again.
And it's a funny choice when he's got a guaranteed birdie on the table. If he goes grenade, I mean, it's a little bit of a risk to go forehand, but it looks like it's going to pay off for him.
Oh yeah, he's up there. And we got a backhand hyzer here from Coda. What is going on? Did they not get the memo?
I guess the wind is down enough. They don't have to go with it anymore.
See, I would have
Or
never
maybe
thought.
they're scared. Maybe that one OB grenade, it's like, okay, party's over, guys. Like,
Yep.
stop with the grenades. They're not working anymore.
Yep, they did get the memo, and it was that the grenades have expired.
Yeah, these guys are spooked.
Come on, be the saving grace here. No, we're going to see another forehand here. I was wrong with my prediction. I think Miles will save us a little bit of redemption here.
Will he? Come on.
Oh, look, they're making minis, folks. They're making minis.
Oh, yes, Miles. We knew we could count on you.
You're the man. Meow.
Beautiful. And there's his putting stroke back on target.
Oh, yeah.
Landon is in for birdie.
Oh, and we just keep getting closer. We are knocking on the door of another star frame here with our league card.
This would make, what, 3 already?
At least. Yeah, I think it is 3. Woo! Never a doubt in Eagle's mind there. Perfect stroke. And just a little bit of room to go there for Austin, and we are in for our 3rd star frame. Solid work here.
Really nice. Hole 5, par 3, 349, going a little bit back downhill. We saw players going with a super wide hyzer here in previous rounds. I expect there'll still be some pretty wide hyzers, but with the wind down, it should play much easier. Eagle up first.
Seems a bit short, but
Nice skip.
A decent result. Still a little bit short, but he's made the correction. He's been a bit long in other rounds, so he did not want to deal with the bramble here. And Coda has caught the only tree in the way, unfortunately. Man, that was going to skip right up to it. He's going to be well short now, out of position.
Austin did not appear to like that one out of his hand, and you can see why. Very short and right behind some big bushes.
And Landon, who's got a very smooth forehand himself, has made the adjustment, kept it out wide. Looks like he has a good bit of distance here. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Fantastic shot there from Landon.
And there is a very wide hyzer from Miles. Can it find its way all the way back? Yes, it can. Great shot.
Oh, yeah. A little bit of backspin, too. He's going to be parked. We have 3 close shots and 2 not-so-close shots. And just a nice little up and down there.
Wow. Coda takes a nice run at the basket from 60 feet.
Looks like it's going to be Eagle and then probably back on Coda after this. And look at that, just like that. Now Eagle has 3 strokes. He's playing solid golf, but he's just not really making mistakes. He's picking up birdies here and there, getting some pars, and really letting the other guys make the mistakes.
Yeah. Coda in for par. Landon makes birdie. Miles looking to do the same.
Miles is checking out the face space with that little leaf in his eyeball and his nostril. And as expected, we have 3 birdies there and 2 pars.
Hole 6, par 3, 379, going uphill to the rock walls. We've seen people attack this forehand and backhand so far. See what these guys have for it. It's a really well-protected green, though. Anything coming up short or right, there's really a lot of low branches, and it can be really tough to get through.
And I believe this is pushed back. Is this a little bit longer than the day before? I believe it is, or maybe not. Maybe not.
I'm not sure.
I thought it was closer to 300 feet, but it looks like it's about the same. We'll see here based on how close Eagle's shot gets, because he was getting very close in the first 2 rounds, and that was a really nice shot there as well.
I think maybe we got a different pin. I don't see the pin there where I think it should be.
That's what it is, because I do believe this hole was 300 feet in the previous rounds. So maybe it's the same tee, but a new basket up to the right, perhaps.
Or perhaps down to the left.
Well, wouldn't that be interesting?
I don't know. Maybe it looks like they're going right for the spot where the basket used to be, but I'm not sure if they have to get left more or right more. Uh-oh.
Oh.
That's not great. Coda goes to the thumber.
That looks like that's not near anything good.
There is a basket.
Okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe it is near something good. And Austin, wow, really not that bad of a standstill tomahawk. A very awkward shot to throw, especially with the straddled position. And Eagle again.
This looks like
playing in very safe shot there. Now he has a few strokes to play with. He can afford to not have to play aggressive, whereas Miles needs to give that a bit, and he has, but he's come up a bit short.
This looks like a really precarious green. Looks like a rollaway could be a big problem. So Landon just lays up, makes sure that does not happen to him.
And I think that's probably why we saw forehands from Landon and Eagle to play to this green that fight back to the right side. A backhand that gets clean is going to skip all the way to the bottom of the hill. And look at this par save from Coda. Awesome putt.
Huge putt.
A little tappy tap there on the top of the basket. Saying thank you, sir.
Landon will make par. Austin here for a bogey. And par putts coming for Miles and Eagle.
Very difficult hole.
Definitely. Three-stroke lead still for Eagle over both Coda and Miles. Hole 7, par 3, 360 feet. I believe this might be the same hole that we have played previously, but in the wind conditions from the first 2 rounds, no one was really able to put a disc really anywhere near it. Eagle had one shot that was kind of a putt, but let's see if this is the same position. I'd love to see somebody hit this line a little bit more convincingly with the wind a little bit lessened.
And I thought we might see a forehand Anheuser. It's a bit of an awkward line, but looks like Eagle is lining up the somewhat low line high. Wow. Is there a new pin placement, or was that a shank?
I guess we better hope there's a new pin, because that's way to the right of where we had been playing to.
And this is more of what I wanted to see. Yeah, it looks like Eagle's shot was a shank, because this is the same pin placement. That was a surprising release there from Eagle.
Able to get the disc a little bit higher today without worrying about the wind taking it. But Jeez. Man, this is just a really hard green to get to.
That looked like a really nice release there from Miles, but just didn't stand a chance, really.
This looks like it's going to sail over the basket as well.
And it just doesn't look like a place you want to be either. I mean, look, you can hardly see the disc from the camera angle.
Yeah, it looks super thick down there.
And we're going to see two forehands. I really do think this is the best shot. If you have this to attack the pin, a disc that's flexing back is going to fit this fairway better than a backhand hyzer, which is just going to fade down the hill.
I think you're right about that. Eagle with a little short swing forehand, needs it not to roll, but it is going for a roll.
Oh, goodness. Wow. Wow, that was so close to being perfect, and then just like that, gone. Looks like we may have missed another approach. I don't know who that could have been. The Eagle was certainly the first out here. And he's going to have to settle for a bogey.
Grenade.
Oh, my goodness.
I think.
Yep. Oh, that was definitely a grenade. When in doubt.
Austin in for a par, I believe.
So that blue disc must be Coda's, because I don't believe we saw Coda throw an approach.
Well, he must have thrown a really nice one.
Yeah, because he's under the basket. And that was there before Eagle even threw his shot that rolled away. So I don't know how that happened, but we missed that one.
Can be difficult to film when everybody's down in the rough and you're on a hillside and Eagle's way up to the right, Coda's way down to the left.
I don't want excuses,
sure
Nate. I don't want to hear it.
You're a results man.
I'm a results
guy. Just one four there from Eagle, our leader. Oh, look at this. Hole 8, par 4, 750 feet. We're going over every tree in the park down here to this grassy area and then back uphill. Oh, yeah, so I remember this hole from earlier, but we've picked a tee pad in a whole different county. We're going back uphill.
This is the signature hole that I think any player who's played this event remembers this hole. This is a really fun shot. There are a ton of spotters down there watching, and a lot of people that are down there spectating and cheering on big shots like this one that we see here from Landon. Really beautifully controlled flight there. And, is he... I don't know if that's even out of bounds today. I think that the sidewalk is safe or casual from this tee location. But, I mean, this is just... It begs for just all-out bomb. You know, you just want to throw this thing as far as you can. And if you can get back here in this landing where you see these patrons down there watching, that's a bonus. You know, you just really want to get 600 feet at least of distance here.
Coda going with a low driven hyzer. And he has found the grass.
Yeah, that's a huge shot from Coda. There's nothing wrong with that one at all, and I'm curious to see what Eagle's going to do. And Austin's got a ton of power as well. He leans into that a bit higher than I think he may have liked. It's so important to drive this shot low and let the disc do the work, but he's still got a great shot there. But I think everybody came here to see what Eagle would do on this hole here. I'm sure he's lining up a PD2.
Oh, yeah. Coming out with some steam on it.
Yep. A low stinger here. A little bit of hyzer flip. Not much on the flip side, but just perfect position. Maybe sacrificing some distance just to ensure that it'd be in the fairway.
Here is Miles going up and over the trees to the green. I believe that's pretty close. Yep. Looks like you were right. He is not out of bounds over there.
And can he avoid? Oh, my goodness. He goes through the 90% air that the tree has. He has not hit a thing, and he is... and Landon is going to be 20 feet from the pin, tops, maybe even 15.
Tricky putt coming up.
And this is the same spot that Coda was in that one time where he had a chance to run it, and he has run it again. Oh, look at that. In the super bullseye. Great shot there. And just a no-brainer forehand approach there from Eagle. A little bit of help from the bush. He can pretty much lean that one in.
Oh no.
Don't do it. It's done it. It has done it. It is going. Oh, man. Tough break.
Brutal.
This takes a lot of mental fortitude to keep this putt up on this. Oh, he's gone over the basket. Made the adjustment, but too much of one. Oh, great.
Great putt there.
How often do we see a player after getting a rollaway come up short on that second shot? And Miles,
it is very, very hard to make it after something like that. It's hard to get it out of your head and just clear yourself mentally and just make your best shot after an unfortunate break like that.
It might be, in all honesty, it might be the hardest thing to do in our sport. A rollaway like that, especially one that's slow when the disc has almost come to rest, to be able to shake that off and focus on the next shot like that didn't happen. It's every time it happens, it kind of takes your breath away in a way.
Yeah, it is really tough. We got 3 birdies here and the 1 unlucky bogey for Miles, and that brings us to the conclusion of our first 12 holes of the final round. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you to Ideal Discs and Legacy Discs as well for their support. We will be back again for the final 12 holes of the Veterans Park Open, and hopefully you guys will join us there.
Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on the back 12.